Hey guys, Jessica here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our awesome channel. And for all the news and updates on Reality Check, please remember to hit that little notification bell. And as always, we will see you out on the strip. Welcome to round number 1
of Vegas Madness. Oh my goodness. So we're going to talk about bars and restaurants today, and then we're going to choose our first round winner. Oh my goodness. How are we going to get through this? Okay, we got a lot.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
This is our longest list, so here we go.
Let's get to it. All right. So,
First up,
we have Flight Club darts inside the Palazzo.
yes, inside the Grand Canal Shops.
The Grand Canal Shops.
Yeah, they made it a point on the website to say that. So I'm making a point too.
They have locations all over the country. I know they have one in Atlanta. Actually, a few, but I know that there's one in Atlanta.
They have one in the UK too.
Oh. Imagine. Never mind. Okay. All right.
So what's the vibes?
It's kind of like 1930s, like carnival. Yeah. It kind of gives me that like old school Barnum and Bailey feel.
Yeah, I like the photos that I saw were very much like they had the carousel bar. And there's a lot of like really pretty, I don't know, just like, hey guy, just like a lot of kind of oaks and like dark reds with like green walls. Just very 1930s.
There's a lot of like Instagrammable spots too. Yes. Like a lot of like picture taking areas. But it's kind of like, if you're familiar with like Topgolf, it's basically like Topgolf except with darts. It's like golf. It's like Topgolf and like the bowling alley, because you like get your own like area.
Yeah, and the dart boards I like are also set up kind of old timesy, but they're digital. But no, it's a lot of fun. We love darts.
If you want to reserve your own lane, it is $18 a person.
Yes,
per hour. But what's really cool is anytime you hit like a bullseye, they are recording you.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So they'll be recording you, and then if you hit a bullseye, they will show you throwing the dart, and then they will show your reaction afterwards. Yes. And then they email it to whoever made the reservation.
Oh, that's cool.
So you get to keep all those things. Yeah.
I like that. That's a lot of fun.
So you get to keep all the memories from your time at Flight Club.
Oh my goodness gracious. I like that a lot. How should I dress?
That's pretty casual. I mean,
you're playing darts. I mean, I wouldn't wear a prom dress.
No
that's
heels.
For sure.
Yeah. Actually, the last time I went, there was like these girls that like came in and they were wearing almost nothing. Like they just like looked like they came in from the club, and they were like, okay, darts. And I was like, oh, that's funny.
Booty cheeks. Booty.
Okay. All right. But it was a good time. And I mean, the food, the cocktails.
Yeah. What did you order? Do you remember?
Okay. So this was really funny. The first time I went was with Diane and Crystal on Easter.
Okay.
And I was like, lobster elote? Yes, please. So that's what I ordered. And then I think Diane ordered one of the flatbreads, and I mean, we all order like different things, but I was like so stuck on that lobster elote, right? Yeah. So then we had our Jimmy Kimmel 1-year anniversary party there. That's right. So they gave us like our own little like menu, or like they just served us our own little appetizers. Lobster elote not on there. What I figured out was everybody I work with was like, excuse me, where's the lobster elote? Like, so we ordered lobster.
It's so good.
We made sure to order that lobster elote. We were like, we don't care that we have to pay extra for this. Like give us the lobster elote.
The one thing I didn't have on the menu. That's funny.
Yeah.
How are their drinks?
Oh my God. Okay. So my favorite one. Okay, so there was like the capuchin that I've had 3 of their cocktails. The capuchin. Now, if you get to their cocktail menu, it is not a normal cocktail menu. It doesn't like fold out or anything like that. It's like almost like a pop-up book. It's just and it's all like circus animals.
Oh, fun.
And so each circus animal has its own cocktail. So I tried the capuchin. It is a mezcal with ancho Chilean liqueur, pineapple, lime, and tahine. That was delicious. I had the panda, and that was with bourbon and honey whiskey, peach puree, mint, and aromatic bitters.
Nice.
And the butterfly. Okay, so the butterfly was probably my favorite.
Okay. All right.
Okay. It had citrus vodka, orange blossom honey, American liqueurs, lime, and San Pellegrino blood orange soda.
I love that
yes,
stuff.
please.
I love that stuff.
Oh my God. I ordered more than one of those.
Like, this is what I want.
I need that
in my mouth.
So I had the most, like, both times I went, it was just such a great time. You could play. They had so many different kinds of games you could play, and everybody just hung out with everybody, and we all, and then, you know what's cool is they have like hooks on either side of the dartboard, so you can hang up your coats and your purse
to make it nice. And,
so you don't have to just leave your stuff all strewn on the booths and everything. You can literally just have your place nice and just
So let's go over pricing. Okay. So they have a happy hour, but the time is unknown because they didn't post it on the website.
Okay.
And it's very specific.
It's a little bit, okay, so they're a little bit pricier. They're a little bit more expensive.
I mean, yeah, so their happy hour is Modelo is $6. Cocktails are $10. Wine by the glass is $9. And then food is about $10, but you can get oyster and shrimp cocktail, and it just said $1.50 each. And are you spending $1.50 per shrimpies? Or, I mean, I get the oysters, but per shrimpies, so listen, I don't know. You've lost me, but it's okay. I'm not ordering
Listen, here's the thing. Is the entire experience over at Flight Club. And I mean, yeah. I mean, the food is amazing. Again, lobster elote is 12 out of 10. Love it.
Yeah.
But the entire experience, and then the fact that it gets emailed straight to your email.
Yeah.
And you get to just share, and you can just save it and share it to your Instagram, share it to everybody, and just show everybody what a badass you are if you win. And it's a fun.
And without happy hour, cocktails are $18, beers are $8 to $11, wine are $13 to $20.
That's pretty much on par with the strip.
I mean, yeah, and I think cocktails average was $16 to $17.
Honestly, the food is all shareable too.
You
can pretty much just split everything.
Yeah, everything is I was gonna say food is sharing. It was $15 to $21. There was a couple menu items that were $30 to $60, but you don't have to order that. It wasn't.
And then if you do,
items.
You share it.
There was
you
two,
split it. You share it. It's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, I think pricing was pretty on par, especially for the hotel it's in, you know. Mm-hmm. But I feel like it's this classiness and its level and its expectation of itself kind of warrants that price range.
Oh yeah.
So I like it a lot.
I'm with that place. I'm take my money.
Yeah,
that's fine. Here you go.
Yeah,
I got no issue.
And I will say it's not kid friendly, so don't take your kids there.
No,
I mean, I don't
they
know
check
why
your
you
ID
would.
when you walk in.
Oh, so you got to be 21. There you go. Yeah. But what was it like? What made it most special for you?
The watching the videos, okay, so I think the video part of it.
Yeah.
And then what's cool, the other thing that they do. So you when you have your names up on the lanes, right? It takes your picture. So your picture's up on the board. Oh. But then also at the end, if you want to take a group selfie, it does that for you and then sends it.
They get the social media. They get why people are there.
Yeah, that's a really great, unique twist.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, listen, it sounds like a bunch of fun. It's beautiful on the inside. You can just tell.
Yeah.
And, all your fun's documented without you having to do it. That's my favorite part. Mm-hmm. I hate documenting my own fun.
Yeah, you don't have to sit there and video. It was so funny because I videoed somebody. I think I was videoed Crystal with my own phone. I'm okay, Crystal's up, and I videoed it, and then she hit a bullseye, and then I was and then it showed the video back, and then Diane's oh yeah, it's just gonna get emailed to me. I was well, then why am I standing here taking this video?
I mean, it's
so
fun to
don't
watch
worry. So just live. It's what the best way to put it is you can live in the moment. They got you.
Yes, and I think that's
very special.
Yeah, that's special. Which I like that. All right.
Moving on to the next one.
Next one.
Okay.
All right. Double Helix Wine and Whiskey Lounge. Oh my goodness.
Love it.
Yes, that is located in Town Square. It's been there for a long time too. So I went years ago, and it was great then, and it seems like it's great now. Yeah, they're really popular.
Diane and I went for happy hour, and We got the assorted bruschetta.
Ooh.
And what we got on that bruschetta was we had the smoked salmon, the avocado, and the caprese. And then we had some tacos and some nachos on the regular menu. Yeah. Like we added all that. And then I had like a cocktail on the happy hour menu called the Lucky Jays. And that was like with Riesling and peach schnapps and pineapple. Such a simple cocktail too. And they shake it up and then it goes in a coupe glass. So yeah. So no ice, just not in a wine glass, coupe glass.
Yeah.
It was delicious. I had a whole bunch of them before we went to watch the Eras Tour movie.
That's funny. No, it's really nice when you go in there. It's definitely a whiskey lounge. You got the whiskey bottles up and they have it nice and lit. It's kind of dark with the leather. And then you got the fire pits out front, very sultry, sexy leather. But yeah, and it's casual.
I love that. Yeah, I love that bar.
Yeah, it's great. And
just even sitting at that bar.
Yeah, it's right in front of the movie theater. It's right in front of also kind of like the park area if you want to walk down. I don't know. It just seems like a great date night.
It was
You
fun.
want to be a little sexy? Go there. Ooh. So one thing that I thought was kind of cool about them too is that they have the whiskey of the month.
Yeah.
And so each month they change it. Now, I will say their whiskey drinks are a little more pricier, but that's because that's like their specialty and they're not like just giving you some bullshit.
They do serve my favorite kind of whiskey.
Oh, what is that?
Horse Soldier bourbon. Well, it's not whiskey, it's bourbon, but Horse Soldier.
Yeah. So what was your favorite menu item you tried?
Food or cocktail? Actually, you know what? The nachos were so good. like it was so funny because like our bruschetta was good, but like I had to like text Diane and be like, I was like, we had nachos, right?
Like, because I remember
we had nachos. And she's like, oh, we had nachos for sure, and they were amazing. And so, but the assorted bruschetta, definitely if you're going for happy hour, the assorted bruschetta is the way to go. Okay. And then like just pick little things off the menu, and the nachos. Oh, and it's cool, and it's served on like a really cool like plate. Yeah, it like they're not served on like normal plates. Like things there aren't served on normal plates.
I'll have to go back and see. I don't think I bought food when I was there.
We're gonna have to go.
So their happy hour is from 3:30 to 6:30 on Mondays through Sundays, and cocktails are $7 to $9. Beer is $4. Wine was like $6 to $7 by the glass, and food options were $5 to $11. Now, if you're gonna go when it's not happy hour, cocktails range from $14 to $18. One whiskey drink was $25, but it was just one drink, You can get anything smoked, by the way, for $2 extra. So any of your cocktails you can get smoked. I don't know what that would do, but imagine the whiskey ones, it'd be delicious. Beer was about $6 to $8. Wine by the glass was about $5 to $8. They did have like wine flight options. Ooh. Yeah, so that was kind of cool, and those ranged from $18 to $26. And then the entrees and the food were $8 to $24, with it averaging about $13.
We're just gonna have to go.
We're gonna have to go back.
We're gonna have to go back.
Don't bring your children. No. A whiskey lounge. Keywords, but that's okay. We're learning apparently. And what made it special for you?
Honestly, the service.
No, that's fine.
No, because I had gone like one other time before, and the bartender, and so when I had gone with Diane, he remembered me from that time, because it was that memorable. It was a memorable night. So
yeah, I remember that.
For the bartender and for me. But it's one that I want to forget. But the bartender definitely remembered.
You know what? You made new memories, and that's all that matters.
Great. Right. Okay, so the next one. Really, it's in the same. It's two different places in the same casino. Okay, so like
I count those as two separate places.
So moving into like Durango, the brand new Durango casino. Mm-hmm. I checked out the George and beli-airelounge in the same night. So, the George. We ended up at the George because the Mexican restaurant was like so packed. We got nothing. Super snooty. So. Sorry, guys. No nomination for you. So we go to the George, and the bartender's so great. Like he was just a lot of fun, and I picked out my cocktail, and it was called Pleasure Business. and it was with gin, pineapple, triple sec, and after you like shake it, because pineapple is such a good foamer.
Yeah.
And it's poured into a coupe glass.
Yeah.
And then they like do a stamp thing. Like there's a G on it. Funny story. I actually have all the stuff to make that cocktail in my little Jessica bar. Yeah. In my little reality check bar right here. I have all the stuff to make it. I just don't have the ability to do the stencil thing. It's not really a stamp. I guess stencil.
Yeah.
Trying to get that fixed so bad. It was so cool. But man, that cocktail was delicious.
Yeah, I bet.
And then I had a brisket. Well, okay. So before I had my entree, we had buffalo chicken. We had a buffalo chicken dip.
Oh, I love buffalo chicken dip. I'm a fool for it.
It was so good.
I bet.
It was so good. And then after that, I had I had a brisket grilled cheese sandwich.
That also sounds delicious.
Oh my God.
Holy hell.
It was so good.
Yeah, that sounds delicious. I mean, honestly, like, so I'm assuming you would order those again.
Probably. Most likely. Definitely the dip.
Yeah.
For sure.
And the dress code. I mean, would you dress up a little bit?
You know what? They have like a sporty thing. It's like a sports lounge, but also they have like, if you go into the actual, because we were like in the sports area, but you can go into the actual restaurant and there's like a, almost like a patio that you can do. Like they have like line dancing and stuff, and they have DJs, and it's a party out there.
Patio. They have like a bunch of things. Even like the lights strung up makes it feel like a back, and it also enters into their back patio.
Yeah, it's like a backyard.
Yeah, and so they actually do happy hour there. So, and that's like the only place they do happy hour, not the sports bar. Or at the sports area, but like, yeah. So I mean, it's a sports bar. I feel like, but like, it's a cool hangout. I mean, it looks like a great place to watch the games and stuff. Yes. So, what was your favorite menu item? Was it like through all the drinks and everything?
That buffalo chicken dip and my cocktail, they're both good, but I can make one.
Yeah.
But the buffalo chicken dip, I don't know how to make. So I will order it again.
So yeah, they have happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. On the lower patio. That's the little patio area we were telling you about. $5 drafts, $6 cocktails, and $7 appetizers. And then their cocktails were about $12 to $22. Lots of them were $14 and $16. So really $14-16 per cocktail. Beer was $7 to $9. The average was $7. Wine was $10 to $29. And but that didn't really have an average. It's kind of all over the place. But breakfast, so they sell breakfast, brunch, lunch, and dinner. Like they got like menus for each. So buckle in. So breakfast was $11 to $19. The main menu for honestly lunch and dinner.
It's not kid friendly. I was like, for a family of 3.
Oh yeah. But the main menus were $12 to $28. The average was $17 to $19. Brunch is $12 to $21, but brunch has a deal, like Jessica was just saying, where if there's 3 people, it says it serves 3 or 4. I will say it serves 3, but that was for $64, which is not too bad.
No.
But,
it's like $20 a person.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. And like for adults, that's good. But yeah, it's not kid friendly though. I would think a sports bar. No, not gonna. No. But what made it special for you?
I felt like after we were like super disappointed in not being able to get into the Mexican restaurant, the bartender just was like, "Welcome, have a seat. Let me tell you the tea." And we're like, "Awesome!" Okay. and we had a great time. We had a great time.
No, that's good. I feel like they had a lot of y'all coming, so well, that's okay though. It was worth it. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness! All right, who's next?
Well, beli-airelounge, if we're going to continue inside the Durango. Yes. So beli-airelounge
looks fancy.
Yo.
Calithia hangs out there and she's doing business with business people.
Beli-airelounge. Okay, so they had a wide assortment of like different appetizers you can get. Okay. And then like we were looking over the cocktail menu and we were just kind of like, okay. I just want a spicy margarita because I was like looking at. In fact, I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't even looking at the cocktail menu.
You're like,
I was like looking at what they had.
Yeah, I get that.
And I was like, oh, they got spicy tequila. Hell yeah! I was like, can I have a spicy margarita? They're like, absolutely. Yeah. And then my buddy Steven was like, can you make me something with mezcal? And they're like, absolutely. Yeah. They made Steven a Oaxacan old fashioned, and I was super pissed at what I ordered. I mean, like, listen, my drink was great. It was exactly what I expected it to be.
Yeah.
I want that. Steven's cocktail, and the next day my ass was at the liquor store.
Like, I need to learn how to do this. I need this in my mouth.
To learn this.
It's so funny. Yeah. No, honestly, yeah, no. You told me about the cocktail. You ranted about the cocktail for a long time. I remember that.
It was so good.
You also ranted about the sushi, right?
Oh my god, the sushi. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Like, surprise.
Why was the sushi at the beli-airelounge better than any sushi restaurant? I live in Chinatown. Why was it the best sushi I have ever had?
I mean,
and like Steven and I had popular. This. Now, like, think about this. We had buffalo chicken dip, and I had the brisket grilled cheese, and then we were like, let's go to beli-airelounge. We're just gonna go have some drinks, and then we like checked out the food menu, and we're like, yo, sushi.
That one, I want it.
We gotta have it. We gotta have it.
It's so funny. Honestly, it's funny too because it's like when I was looking at reviews and stuff, there's not a lot right now because obviously it's new. It's brand new, but everyone talks about the sushi.
See that sushi. I mean, but beli-airelounge is about to be lit because it is actually attached to the Durango Casino pool. Yes, so that
pool looks cool too.
So
that's why they had the sushi.
So the patio for the beli-airelounge is the pool.
Okay, so
you can order from the So if you're out there, you can order from the beli-airelounge.
When I was doing research for the show, I watched a video and it was a little sushi boat floating in the pool. That delivered to people, and I was like, "Oh, I got Nathan at the pool. Got him a sushi boat. You'd be fat kid in the water.
Oh my god,
you got to be above water."
Can you imagine you're just like in the pool and like they're like, "Here's your sushi."
Like on a boat.
Like literally, like the servers from beli-airelounge come out there and they're like, "What can I get you to eat?" And then you're like, "Oh, can I get this tuna roll?" Got it. Cool. And then instead of like leaving it like at your table, they're just gonna put it in a boat.
I don't know about
and
that.
Float it to you, and then you're just like, you're in the pool and you. This is like my own little fantasy, but
I don't know. I think it's just you have to buy the sushi boat, like the actual entree portion, because like Nathan buys Nathan will go to a restaurant and buy the sushi boat that you buy, and they bring it out on a physical boat.
I would do that.
Yeah, Nathan eats it all. He's a big boy.
I would definitely do that. That's cool.
No, so I'm excited for that. But so cocktails. Okay, I did not see a happy hour menu for them. I didn't see one, so I don't think they have one.
I didn't really care about it. It was pretty late. It was like 9:00 at night when we went.
Yeah, so
that's how we got there.
Cocktails are $17 to $19 on average, $17. They had a couple specialty cocktails that were like $28, but I imagine that's
that was the flamingo one.
Yes. I was like,
okay, so this was really funny. So. So I saw this flamingo glass, right? And they were serving this drink in a flamingo glass, and I was like, oh my god. And I'm like looking at the cocktail menu, and it was like $28, and I was like, why is that? And they're like, it's almost like they have to pay for the glass in case something happens to it because it's fragile. And I was like, all right. So my ass got on Amazon.
And that's why they've been on our show. Thanks
Thank you, beli-airelounge.
I mean, yeah. And so they also had one that was $48, which I was like, don't tempt me with a good time. But beer was $9 to $11. Wine was $12 to $18 per glass. Entrees ranged from $18 to $32. The average was about $23, and the sushis were about $17 to $25, which I think is a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
I mean,
worth it. We were like, take my money. At the end of that night, we were like, take my money. Like, when can we come back? Like,
yeah, exactly. Ugh. And it's not kid friendly.
No.
That place is no.
There's a pool table there.
Oh, there is?
It's like super random. It's like right when you walk in the door, there's a pool table.
Yeah, it's kind of random.
It's weird.
But, okay. And then what would you want to dress up a little bit there?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Like I was wearing jeans and like a like cropped hoodie, but next time I was like, I'm gonna dress
a little bit more. Okay,
but we didn't know, you know,
yeah,
like
you didn't know
we were just exploring. We were like, oh, what's over here? Yeah, we were just
And then what made it special?
The damn old fashioned that I didn't even order.
Oh,
like the Oaxacan old fashioned. Oh, yeah. It's not on the menu. It was just, hey, make me something with mezcal. And bartender was like, got you. And made a Oaxacan old fashioned. I have chocolate bitters here. Oh, it's aromatic. I have chocolate bitters here. So I can, like, I spent $20 on chocolate bitters just so I can make my own Oaxacan old fashioned.
So funny. That's funny. Well, you know what? And you did it too.
Yep.
Amazing. All right. Are we ready for the next one?
Let's go.
Oh, man.
Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving.
Okay. So, Toasted Gastro Brunch.
This place is great.
And they have 2 locations. They have one on West Flamingo, and then what is it? How do you pronounce that? Arroyo Crossing Crossing Parkway. Yeah. Honestly, the food looks amazing.
It's so good.
It's a breakfast place. I mean, brunch place. I mean, hence the name.
I think that I've gone twice, and I think the first time I went with Brittany. I took Brittany for her birthday right before we went to go see O-Town, and I think she got like eggs Benedict, but it was like a brisket eggs Benedict. Yeah. And then I went with Cassiope this last time. So the first time I went, I got like a hibiscus mimosa, and then the next time I got like a cucumber like spritzer thing. So good. And it was like so big that I was like, I can just order this one. It's fine. Oh, actually I think I had to. Anyway. So I think I got another like brisket grilled cheese because I just wanted
You're like, that's so good.
It was so good. And I was like, I guess this is what I'm doing now. And then Cassie ordered she ordered the avocado toast. And when I tell you about that avocado toast, it was like stacked.
Yeah.
Like she got it, like they brought it out, right? And the look on her face. She was like, oh my, it was like a lobster avocado toast. Ooh. Lobster avocado toast. So that comes out and she's like, oh my God. And I was like, well shit. So now I know what I'm gonna order next time. And then, but what's cool is like they do have bottomless mimosas and stuff. Yeah. But it is family friendly.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a kids menu and everything.
There was a kid sitting in a booth behind us with the biggest ice cream sundae.
I bet the parents were
I've ever seen. Cassie and I are like mid conversation.
We're like,
and this sundae comes out for this kid.
You're like, I want some.
And she's like, what's wrong? And I was like, look behind you. And she sees this giant sundae. We're gonna order this next time. But she was looking at this giant sundae, and she looks at this kid, and she goes, "You gonna finish that whole fucking thing?"
I was like, I'm gonna try. That's so funny. Yeah, I mean, and also because it's kid friendly and like all this, ice creams, all this fun stuff. It is casual dress. Mm-hmm. You don't have to get,
They're open and they close at 2:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah, so they have to get there early. They're truly a lunch. I mean, a
brunch.
A brunch. So, but yeah. So like, what was the favorite thing you tried on the menu?
I don't remember what I had the first time. Oh, I had a BLT the first time.
Yeah.
Or did I have it last time? I don't know. I can't remember because it was... Honestly, I liked my hibiscus mimosa. Yeah. I really want to go back so I can try the lobster avocado toast.
You're like, that was really
it was like good. Big piece of lobster on there too.
Yeah.
It was they don't mess around over there.
It's funny.
So Yeah.
I mean, so cocktails are...
their patio is nice. Like, we could sit on the covered patio. Yeah,
yeah,
cool.
That's nice. Yeah. Cocktails were $13 to $16. Wine started at $10. Mimosas were $9 to $11 because you get, like, specialty ones like you were talking about. Mm-hmm. But you can do bottomless mimosas for $25.
That's a great deal.
Yeah. I mean, and that's what all the comments were saying, like, on Yelp and stuff. They're like, bottomless mimosas for $25? Sign me up.
Yeah.
And yummy food. So that was a lot of fun. So it is kid-friendly, like we said, for the 100th time. And then what made it special for you?
I just love...
It was a good vibe.
It was, yeah. I sit on the patio every time.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those, like, I feel like I'm in, like, Vanderpump or, like, the Kardashians. Where I'm, like, just sitting out there on the patio ordering my, like, I don't know. It was so,
Your
it's
mimosas.
just so, like, I don't know. I felt like Calethea, but in a casual setting.
I like that. You just feel good. It's good vibes.
It was great. I loved
good
it.
Vibes.
Loved it.
All right.
Oh, well, all right. The next nominee.
Personal to Jessica Jones.
Very, very personal to me. The next nominee is Vic's Las Vegas, where I am currently employed.
Yes.
I've been there for a little over a year now.
Yep. When they opened. Right?
Since they opened.
And they're in the Smith Center right next door to
We're right across the street from the Smith Center.
Yep. And also the Children's Museum.
The Children's Museum.
And one of our other nominees. So yeah, it's like the vibe is just like jazz club.
It's jazz club. But like what's cool is it also, when you walk in, like I've always said it feels like home. And the Loudons are always like, that's how we want you to feel when you walk in our doors. Like you're just like you're just at home.
Yeah. And I think it separates nicely because it's like you can choose just to like be in the restaurant area or like
the lounge.
Be in the lounge.
The lounge literally looks like my living room. Like I mean, not my current living room.
Yeah. But like
it would if I could afford a living room like that's what it would be.
During Christmas, it was definitely very homey. Just like even the way it's painted, it just like wants to bring you together. And also like the people at the bar were great. Yeah. I don't know. This lady gave us shots, and we were like, okay.
Because you were there for the Pendleton girls.
Yeah. But yeah, so like dress wise, I feel like it is casual.
It's more
but
casual. Like, it's like.
Don't look homeless.
Don't look homeless.
Be a little nice.
But it's. I would say that it's casual, but it's more like upscale. Casual, like jeans and a nice button down or like a dress.
I'm not comparing it to Olive Garden, but remember when you were younger and thought Olive Garden was fancy? That's how you should dress up for it.
Yes.
It's not Olive Garden. It's way better.
But what's cool is like, so we have the Las Vegas Academy Jazz students nightly, right? So from Monday through Thursday, they play from 6 to 9.
Nice.
And then from 7 to 10 on the weekends.
Nice.
And then twice a month we have a headliner.
Yeah.
A touring headliner from the jazz community. So, last week we had, and this is going to be talked about another night, but we had like Casey Abrams from American Idol. And then we have Chuck Red coming up this week.
Yeah.
And we just, we sell out for those. Yeah. You do need a reservation. You don't need to buy tickets. There's no cover, but you do absolutely need to make a reservation.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about the bar for a second. So, okay. So the food. Oh my gosh. So sometimes we have specials every night. But my favorite special is when we have, the crab stuffed salmon. Holy crap. Best.
Yeah.
They were like, okay, they made it for everybody to try, and I was like running to the kitchen.
Seconds, please.
But it's pretty cool. Like we do have a lot of it's tough to be gluten-free around there because it's Italian.
It's Italian, and
but you know what I found out is like the noodles for our pasta are vegan. Didn't know that. Well, I mean, I did know that, but I didn't know that. I probably shouldn't say that. But that's true. That's a true thing. And if you're a vegetarian, there are things that, different items on the menu that we can like sub out. We also have like a veggie pizza and things like that. Anyway, so like the food is just incredible. All our pastas are really good. We have a clam pasta, a clam linguine. It's so good. My favorite thing to order all the time, and I get this every single Sunday, and you will see me posting about it, is the grilled cheese and tomato soup. It is fried grilled cheese, and it's actually on a it's on a loaf, like the bread that it is. It's like a ciabatta. It's a brioche loaf. Yes.
Brioche.
Yes. And it's fried. Thank you, because I couldn't remember that name of the bread, because we have like 3 different kinds of breads over there, but like it's a brioche loaf, right, with cream of tomato soup.
Yeah.
Nice. Delicious, and there's chicken stock mixed in there too. So yes, perfect, bomb.
Yeah.
So the bar. This is what's special about our bar. The menus.
Yes.
The cocktail menus that you see placed around that bar were written by us. Yeah. The bar staff. Yeah. We did that together.
Like monthly, almost. I feel like.
No. The permanent menu.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So the permanent menu that you see in the black menus, those are all those cocktails are written by us, written by the staff. And they do really, really well.
Yeah.
So on top of that, we also have specialty cocktail menus that we write for all the shows.
Yes.
That has become our tradition since the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. And they sell so well.
They are amazing.
Yeah.
And what's so funny is, like, we weren't going to do one for Temptations because, like, it was such a quick turnaround between Beetlejuice and the Temptations.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh, crap. And so we weren't going to do it, but we had so many requests. Like, are you guys going to do a Temptations menu? Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? And we all looked at each other and we're like, well, I guess we gotta. So, like, challenge accepted. So we honestly picked the top sellers from the last few menus and put them on and just use those.
It works.
It works.
I mean, and, like, I think the vibe there is, I mean, you're so happy to be there, you know, and it seems like even, like, your regulars and, like, the show people, I don't know, it just definitely feels, it's a nice cozy environment. I felt very cozy.
Yeah.
Like, very cozy.
Yeah.
And so, you know, so they do have a daily happy hour.
Yes. So the happy hour.
Yeah.
Happy hour is from 2 to 5. All right. So we do have happy hour bites. They have, like, they range in different prices. The pizzas. So if you come during happy hour and you, like, have your kids, and you like sit in the lounge because obviously you can't sit in the bar area. The half crust pizzas are the way to go.
Okay.
Because it's not a full pizza. It's just, like, enough for, like a kid size. Yeah, it's great. And then we have our $7 IPA and our $5 Trimmer Pilsner IPA.
Yes.
Got that text immediately, like, best timing possible.
I know, right?
Because we changed that. We made sure. So $5 Trimmer Pilsners, and then $7 Well cocktails.
Very nice. And what is your normal? So the only pricing I couldn't get for Vic's was the cocktail menu.
They're $17.
Okay. So, I mean,
all the cocktails are $17.
So, yeah, I mean, happy hour. Good time to come in, too. I mean,
yes. Well, like, yeah, our specialty cocktails are,
Yeah.
But we have, like, a wide variety of, like, bourbons and tequilas. And we have, like, it's more bourbons and tequilas than, like, vodkas and stuff. But,
well, I feel like you guys like to play around with mixology a lot.
Yes.
So you guys have a lot of, like, new fresh things coming in, and, like, you know, if something's not selling the way it was supposed to, you'll try to figure out another way to sell it.
Challenge accepted.
Exactly. And I honestly, it, like, inspires all of this, and it's fun. I mean, like, it's such a great place. It is okay. Kids are welcome. Would I bring danger? No. That place is nice.
I had some people the other day that came in from the Children's Museum with all their kids, and I was happy to seat them. That's fine. And they were like, oh, no, our kids are way too annoying for this place. We'll come back later without them. I was like, gotcha.
And maybe if it was, like, a really quiet day, like, in the middle of the day, or, like, I knew no one was going to be there. But, no. I mean, if you're going to be at the Children's Museum and you want to get food first, not after, that's my that would be my recommendation. I mean, maybe. Like, I feel like you can pull it off, but, like, afterwards, you'd want to pull your hair out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, they're welcome, but, like, choose wisely.
Anyway, so Vic's. We love you. We love it. We love it.
I mean,
okay. So speaking of Vic's and the Loudons.
Yes.
Their second nomination of the night.
Dang.
Under bars.
So many.
Is Stoney's.North40.
Ooh, that place looks like so much fun.
Okay, so here's the thing. Is like, so Stoney's Rockin' Country over in Town Square is just massive.
Yes.
It is. There aren't cocktail, like, they don't have cocktail service. No. You have to go to the bar. Like, oh my God, I walked into that place and I was like, oh God, like, I just got so much panic and, like, crowd anxiety and I couldn't handle it, right?
Yeah.
Now, I went into Stoney's.Northforty. Now, mind you, I also went on Friends and Family Night.
So
I went on a less crowded night just because I wanted to, like, see everything and like, experience it. Now, they have a patio. Oh, so Stoney's, here's the difference between Rockin' Country and North 40.
Okay.
Rockin' Country is 18 and up, I think, or 16 and up, 18 and up.
Okay.
North 40 is like strictly 21.
And North 40 is in the Santa Fe.
In the Santa Fe station. It's located inside Santa Fe station.
Yeah.
They have a really nice patio. It's got like a little turf. Yeah. They also have like a horse trailer bar.
Ooh, that looks cool.
They also have like yard games, so like you can play like cornhole and like just different things like that.
Yeah. Fun like country bar games.
Oh yeah. And then they also have bar access, like for the main bar.
Oh.
So with like bar stools. So I literally just pulled up and I sat down outside at the bar that's inside, right?
Yeah.
And I could still like experience like just like hanging out outside, but I could also like people watch. I also had a view of the bull. So if anybody was like riding the bull,
it seems like it's like even though you're on the other side of the bar or like other areas, you can still be involved with everything else going on.
That's really cool. I honestly have I've never been a Stoney's person. I always go to Gilley's. But if I'm going to Stoney's, I'm going to North 40.
Yeah. So they actually had... So, okay, the Vibes Country Bar. So, like, don't look homeless. I could go in jeans. But, like...
They also book touring bands only.
Oh, yeah. They only book touring bands. That's a huge thing.
They only book touring bands.
Yeah, those nights you do have to buy tickets, and those tickets range. But yeah. So, I mean... I don't know. It's a country bar. Where
this is a very important piece of information.
Yes.
If you buy tickets... to their to any of their shows, and you get them secondhand, they will not accept them at the door.
Oh, that is good to know.
Good to know. That was a huge because a friend of mine was trying to go see one of their shows, like to go one night, and they had a headliner, and she was like, "Why are tickets $200?" So I'm like texting Chris, like, oh, what, and he's like, that's not us. We didn't sell that. Like, so resale tickets will not be accepted at Stoney's.
Wow. So just buy them from the people. You know what? That's going to be even easier for you because it's guaranteed, you know? And, so they have a daily cover starting at 7 p.m. Well, I say daily because I'm going to give you the breakdown, but it's $5. Show nights, obviously, ticket prices range. Dance lessons you have to schedule, but they are free.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, but you have to schedule like your appointment time. So that's pretty cool.
Oh.
So they have a daily happy hour from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. and drinks are $4. I mean, great deal. But you're also at the Santa Fe, Station Casino. So, I mean, it's not like you're on the Strip. And then Tuesday is a free cover after 7 p.m. Wednesday is ladies' night, and they have a cover after 7 p.m., but drinks are $2 for the ladies.
Ooh.
Dangerous. And then, after 7 p.m., they're $2. Thursday, they have no cover after 7 p.m., but teachers, military, nurses, first responders all get their first drink for free. So that's kind of nice. That's every Thursday. And then, that was the last one. But yeah, I mean, and their entrees range from $7 to $13. But I really... Yeah, apparently.
Oh.
That's what I said.
They don't serve food at the other one.
Yeah, I was confused. I didn't expect food, but it was on their Yelp.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I love the first responders thing. I love being able to give teachers a night off. I love how it's on a Thursday where they have to go to school on Friday, but that's okay.
That's fine.
That's fine. They can be hungover. They deserve it. But yeah, that was fun. Was it kid friendly? No. And what made it special for you?
You know what? Listen, I was really trashed that night because...
Was it a ladies' night? No, I'm joking.
It was, again, friends and family night.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there with actually the guy that was the contractor actually the guy that booked the place. So he and I were sitting at the outside bar.
Yeah.
Chris was inside.
Yeah.
And he was like, we're all doing shots of Añejo. And so I was drinking Jameson, doing shots of Don Julio Añejo. I don't remember much of that night.
I wouldn't either.
Okay.
Listen, I just need 2 shots of tequila and I'm out.
It was crazy.
Well, you know what though? That's fun though.
But it was a great night.
Yeah. The photos look great. It looks like so much fun.
It's good.
All right. And our last but not least. Corduroy. Now, we went there. That was like one of our first 2024 like nominees, right? That was like the first time we were like, oh, let's go out and do something for Vegas Madness. And I got to say, we had a great time. But we also hopped around.
We hopped around that night.
Yeah, we hopped around.
I was trying to make the most of it with Kallie.
Yeah.
We actually,
very limited time.
You know what was funny is that was okay. So that was the night that we presented Oak and Ivy with their award from last year, right? Because Oak and Ivy was last year's winner. So we presented them with their award, had a couple of drinks, and then when we left there, we were like, "Oh, we went right to Corduroy."
Well, and it's funny because we were like, "Oh, let's go there after," like because we just kind of saw it. It kind of spoke to us.
It was open.
I think. I think, was it the laundromat? We were like, is there any way?
Or the laundry room. Yeah.
The laundry room.
No, there was no way.
No. And so we were like, okay. But yeah, it's in downtown East. It's really close to El Cortez where I park. I love parking by El Cortez. So, but yeah, I mean, downtown East, the vibes is just like a cool, like, it kind of reminds me of like a 70s, like retro, like dark kind of like disco club, but not really like the after party disco club, if that makes any fucking sense. Like, you've already been to the disco.
What was really funny was like we're sitting at the bar and we're like, okay, this is cool. We had our drinks and we're like, okay, this is nice. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the restroom, and I'm like looking for the restroom. Guess what? There's a whole other room back there
with a photo booth in it.
With a photo booth. It was like a little arcade.
It's called the light box, and it's like a photo area. You go in, and it was so much fun. They have an iPad in there that you can email yourself and like do cute little like.
I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about the other room. Oh, I forgot about that room. But that too. Yeah, that was the most important. That was like the crown jewel of that place. Like, yeah, like for sure.
Also, the bathrooms were covered in like rock and rollers, like old 70s and 80s rock and rollers, and like it was just a lot of fun. But like, yeah, so that back room had like arcade feel, like very much like late 70s, early 80s arcade feel. You had like this nice little lounge area with like, you know that like mustard yellow couch, that like color I'm talking about from the 70s? Like they had that and this like really cool old jukebox. And then they had the light box. The light box. And
we have to go back and do it again.
Yeah, we do.
That's fun.
And they had, even behind the bar, they had this like cool like water feature thing. I don't know. If you were on acid, it tripped me out. But yeah, no, I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was nice. The bartenders were really nice too. We had a great time.
We had an absolutely great time.
Yeah, and like, what did we order? Because we wrote it down. We had to look it up.
So we ordered this. I had the Screaming Viking.
Yes.
And you had the Porn Star Martini.
Yeah, but Calithia didn't drink it right, because Calithia wanted to do the shot of champagne first for a video.
Oh, it came with a shot of champagne on the side, right?
Yeah. And I was supposed to put it in, but then Calithia kind of took over, and sometimes she ruins things.
That was really funny. It was, you know what was really funny? I think I remember the bartender going, "No, that's not how you're supposed to drink it."
Yeah. And I was like,
and you're like, "Nah, all right." All right. So that concludes the bar version, or the bar list of nominees.
Yeah, well, we didn't have a menu to give you pricing for. We didn't, so we couldn't do that. It is not kid friendly.
No.
And yeah, I think we got to go back there. I couldn't tell you a favorite menu item, but they do have boozy bingo.
We've been trying to go to that forever.
Yeah,
on Tuesdays, right?
Thursdays.
Oh yeah, we can.
Thursday, boozy bingo. I know. Mallory sent it to me a few times, so
you can go do that.
But yeah, so that's all the bars and restaurants for Vegas Madness nominees.
Right. Congratulations to all the nominees.
Yes, now the most important part of the show. Who won the bars and restaurants?
Okay, I'm going to preface this by saying Vix is very personal to me.
Yes.
However, because I work there, they cannot win.
Well, and there's also is about experiences, and
I work there.
Yeah, but like experiences, but like the one that won, but it's just so much fun.
Oh gosh,
and you know,
it's the ultimate. Just take my money.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
So, the winner for the bars, congratulations, goes to Flight Club Darts.
Wow. Yay. We're so happy. Yeah, good job. You guys are going to the next round.
All right, moving on to the next round.
And wow, we're so excited. All right. Well, make sure to catch us next on the next episode to get the other rounds. We're going to go over shows this time. Oh my goodness. So much to talk about.
So much.
We saw so much, you know. I'm just filled with joy. All righty. So we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.